This week in Hypixel Skyblock, a few things happened, and in this video I'll be covering most of them. The Rift Mountaintop update is out, and here's everything you can find. First, we meet Oruo the Almighty, who allows you to fight the Sun Gecko. Now, I haven't really played the Rift a lot, so I've only been able to try the first 2 stages. And yeah, it's like combo duels, but your opponent is a hacker. So exactly like combo duels. Also, your damage will depend on your combo, so start clicking. Anyways, once you reach a certain amount of XP, you can unlock different perks. And the higher the number of perks you enable, the higher will be your rewards. But each perk comes with its own downside. Like the first perk allows you to throw a shuriken, but the Sun Gecko now gets 2 lives. The second perk allows you to keep your combos for longer, but if you don't keep it, you lose hearts. The third perk allows you to get combos faster, but now adds a time limit to the boss fight, as if one didn't already exist. The next one adds various buffs, traps, and hazards. The next one gives you more combo time, but reduces your HP based on the number of modifiers you have. And finally, the next one is probably the hardest one to deal with, based on the videos I've seen, cause when combined with the last one, it makes the Sun Gecko one of the hardest bosses in the game, especially if you have bad RNG. Now once you're done struggling with it, you get rewards, the Sun Gecko experience that allows you to unlock different perks, and the Sun Gecko essence that can be used to buy upgrades like more rift time, combo duration, an upgrade to the aspect of the leech, and items that can be sold for a decent amount of coins. But more than making coins, I think it's a fun and challenging boss, and if you're a PvP card, just like me, you'll get a lot of enjoyment from this. Next, we've got some new ores. Youngite that you can get by breaking the cyan glass using the anti-sentient pickaxe or higher. And once you've unlocked the Eon pickaxe, using the time gun, you can convert the Youngite into the dark blue Timite. And once you've unlocked the chrono pickaxe, you can mine the purple obsolite. Now these items can be used to get a lot of things, like discreet, which is probably one of the best rift money making methods at the moment. The time pocket bag that allows you to age items faster. There's also a highlight that can be sold or used to craft the enchanted clock, which can then be used to speed up minions and other things dependent on time. Just saying, using it on the foraging island would be funny. Other than that, we also have puff cruxes, and based on what I've seen, the best strategy is to stand still with the increased puff spawn chance from this vending machine, and then farm them once a bunch of them have spawned using the Berberis blowgun. And yeah, this should allow you to get a bunch of cruxes. They also added a bunch of stuff to Amog's quest, which according to some people is really good. And we also have some new quest NPCs, like Ubek, who gives you 3 challenges, where you pick a random box, and if you're lucky, you get an Enigma Soul. The other one gives you a random number, and if you're lucky, you can get an Enigma Soul, and Free Will, which is a pretty expensive minion upgrade. Next, we've got multiple Madam Eleanors that show you different locations where you have to do specific tasks, and yeah, the cheapest setups for each of them. Before you start this, make sure you talk to every single Eleanor. First, go to the Emerald area in the deep caverns, get heat or any high tier mining armor, and a ruby or any drill you've got. Then equip a legendary silverfish pet, and crouch twice. And yeah, you should get this message. Next, go to the treasure hunter lake in the dwarven mines while wearing sponge or shark armor, and use any water rod with the flying fish. Then throw a potion and quickly swap to your rod before the potion lands. And yeah, you should be done. Next, go to the Arachne summoning place in the spider's den. Then wear any dragon armor, equip your legendary wolf pet, and then leave the island. For the next challenge, go to the carrot field in the barn, put on a full set of crappie or fermento, make sure to wear the full set. Then get a carrot hoe, equip an elephant pet, and type this. And yeah, you should be done with this as well. Also, melon might work, but only if you use a rare hoe. But recombobulating the item doesn't work. So yeah, I lost coins. But I put it on the auction house. Please give coin. Finally, for foraging, go to this location near the finish line for the park race. Then wear some golden armor, equip a legendary ocelot pet, and hold a Tricapitator while standing here. And once you get the message, you can go back to the rift, where you can claim a new armor set and the Shen's Ringalia. Then once you get Shen's Ringalia, you can go get the Celestial Timecharm, by basically remembering how you got your past time charms. Most of them are honestly pretty easy, but here are a few I got stuck in. For the vampire one, the first one is basic parkour, and the second one is behind the house. For the living metal one, you just solo a snake, and yeah, just relive the moments. And once you're done with that, you can finally do a simple button puzzle. Now here's each one you should press for each sequence. Skip this section if you want to figure it out on your own. 2, 4, 6 for the second, 3, 4, 5 for the third, which grants you the Celestial Timecharm, 3, 5, 7 for the fourth, and finally 3, 5, 6, 7 for the fifth, which then gives you the golden belt, which is honestly kinda trash, cause it doesn't give any other stat. And the rift time bonus is only good if you have insanely high rift time. But I found a strat that can make it actually usable. Before leaving the rift, always swap to this belt. And once you're in the rift, use the vermin belt. Next, once you've got the Celestia Timecharm, you can visit Wizardman. Now there are 3 minigames you can try, and I'll be covering them from the hardest to the easiest. The shooter game mode is literally impossible for me. You can call me skilly shoot, but just look at this. Next, we've got parkour, which currently is the easiest among the 3 if you don't cheat. All you have to do is not fall and choose the shortcuts. And finally, we've got Connect 4, which is the easiest one, because you can easily use external solvers, and it will be even easier once someone makes a solver for this. Anyway, doing this allows you to get items to upgrade your armor. There were also a few bugs with this update, but most of them have been patched. Like you could literally fly, as shown here by Bucklez. Again, I'm not endorsing it, I'm just reporting the news. And it's also been patched. They fixed a few soft locks, added highlight to the bazaar, the knitting needle now works with slayers, they made the Wizardman brawl more difficult. Why? The enchanted clock now requires gold collection 10 and only works once every 48 hours. You can no longer give free will to other players' minions. And finally, they fixed Wizardman's copyright issues. Now for some other changes. Glaciate Maniacs will now always drop 1 enchanted Glaciate. You need more crystal fragments to craft a dragon sack. The necromancy menu will now show where the soul was obtained for new souls. They didn't make void glooms easier, but it's less annoying now. Fatal tempo swapping has been fixed. Outside of Skyblock, Hypixel also added some new maps to Bed Wars. You can now punch chests to add items. You can now remove traps. You won't get the diamonds back though. Regardless, it was a great update, 10 out of 10. Pretty short but really enjoyable. Now here's some fun stuff from the community. This guy used Bandicam and got a green bandana. Math ain't mathing. This guy dropped 2 warden hearts in 11 bosses. Honestly, rookie numbers. Give coin please. Hypixel is really getting dark for some reason. Imagine having free will. Couldn't be you. Wait, what? I haven't really done the quest, but yeah, this makes me wanna do it. Pause and read it. I can't even think of a caption. Iron Man detected, opinion rejected. Hypixel really loves giving dumb Skyblock IDs. This guy got blocked by Portal Hub. If was more like this clip on the left, much morning, remember, scroll enough, leave comment as I read some comments. Also, I got the rank.